Hello and welcome to Sonto YouTube Stories, where we explore inspiring journeys, heartfelt tales, and meaningful lessons. Sit back, relax, and let us take you on another incredible adventure. In a bustling city where the noise never seemed to stop, lived a girl named Layla. At 16, she was stuck between the world of childhood comforts and the overwhelming expectations of adulthood. Every day felt like a balancing act, as if she were walking on a tightrope between who she was and who she was supposed to be. Layla loved art. She would spend hours sketching the world around her, the street vendors with their vibrant stalls, the children playing in the park, and the ever-changing skyline of her city. But in her household, art was considered a hobby, not a future. Her parents often reminded her, "Layla, focus on something practical. You need a stable career." This pressure left her confused. Should she follow her passion or meet her family's expectations? The catalyst. One day, during a school field trip, Layla's class visited an art gallery. It wasn't the grand paintings that caught her attention, but a small corner displaying sketches from an artist named Mara de la Cruz. Each sketch had a story: a young boy fishing by the river, an elderly woman selling flowers, a street musician lost in his tune. Layla felt an odd sense of connection. It was as if Mara's art mirrored her own world, ordinary yet extraordinary. She read the artist's biography. Mara had grown up in a small town where no one believed in her dream, but she persevered and became one of the most celebrated artists in the country. That evening, Layla sat at her desk, her sketchbook open. She began to draw, not to impress anyone but to capture her feelings. She poured out her frustration, her confusion, and her quiet hope, a fork in the road. A few weeks later, her school announced a talent show. Layla's best friend, Sienna, urged her to participate. "You should showcase your art," Sienna said. People need to see it, but doubt crept in. What if no one liked her work? What if her parents disapproved? On the day of the show, Layla almost backed out. But then she remembered Mara's story and the sketches that had inspired her. Taking a deep breath, she set up her drawings in the corner of the school auditorium. To her surprise, people loved them. Her sketches sparked conversations about dreams, challenges, and the beauty of everyday life. Even her parents, who had come reluctantly, stood quietly admiring her work, finding herself. That night, her mother approached her. "Layla," she said softly, "I didn't realize how much your art meant to you. We just want you to have a secure future, but maybe we need to trust your path." It wasn't a complete acceptance, but it was a start. Layla began to explore herself more deeply. She didn't just draw, she started journaling, reflecting on what truly mattered to her. She joined a community art group where she met teens from different backgrounds, each with their own stories of struggle and growth. There was Ahmed, who balanced his love for music with his family's strict expectations. There was Priya, who was learning to embrace her cultural heritage while living in a foreign country. Together, they shared their fears, dreams, and triumphs. The ripple effect. Layla's journey wasn't just about art. It was about understanding herself, her values, her passions, and her resilience. Over time, she realized that personal growth wasn't a straight line. It was a winding path, full of detours and discoveries. Her sketches began to change. They weren't just about the world she saw, but also about the world inside her, the questions she grappled with, the lessons she learned, and the person she was becoming. Years later, Layla held her first solo exhibition. As she stood in the gallery, surrounded by her work, she spotted a young girl staring intently at one of her sketches. The girl's eyes lit up, just as Layla's had when she first saw Mara's art. Layla smiled. She had come full circle, and in doing so, she realized that the journey of self-discovery never truly ends. It just evolves. Thank you for watching this episode of Sonto YouTube Stories. We hope Layla's story inspired you to embrace your own journey of self-discovery and growth. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible tales. Stay tuned for our next episode. It might just be the story you need to hear. See you next time.